Hi friends, and welcome to Wives versus World, where we have fun talking about queer stuff and life as a trans lesbian couple. I'm Jackie, incidentally.
Incidentally?
Yeah, it's me, it is I.
I'm Anya. And welcome to our garden. As you know, if you follow along on Instagram, we have this little cottage in the woods.
How little is it?
Very small. And this is where we have our little garden that we enjoy very much. And since a few of you were interested in getting a garden tour, we thought that that's what we would do today. Yeah, so come along.
Come along then!
We'll show you around.
Wee! I think we've always wanted to make a garden for ourselves and always wanted to grow something. And I think from the very beginning, where we didn't even know how to do any of this, it's just like been a driving factor. So it was like we had gotten together, and during the first 3 years, we just started like trying to put things in soil and see what happened, like garlic and avocado seeds and whatever. This is our greenhouse. You may remember that we were building this at some point. It has been standing tall for quite some time, and we have a lot of good stuff inside it.
Let's go check it out.
Boop, 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 boop. Ow! So it's a bit messy, sorry. So we have tomatoes. Nearest the windows, we have the tomatoes all the way around. Then we have some, not sure if it's bell peppers or if it's chili peppers. So we also planted some mizna. We didn't have a lot of luck with that. It just kind of dried up there still a bit. And then we have some, what's it called? Basil. Then we have this grape vine thingy. Then we have a peach tree, which does have some beautiful peaches, which I will eat. That's gonna be nice as well. You will see the peaches, they are right here, some of them. Can you see the peaches?
Yeah, they are.
The Peachy Boys, it's my favorite band. Then we have some, what's it called in English? It's just called bergamot. Like citrusy stuff that gives like Earl Grey's taste. Managed to germinate some of these seeds, so we'll see what that is going to become. Then we have some peppers, bell peppers, and we have a melon, we have an aubergine, and we have some cucumbers. They are looking really sad because it's really warm. And then just an assortment of different flowers and stuff that we just haven't been able to deal with yet. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Just you wait. Okay, come along.
To sit in a garden and like take nature in, I think it's a really good way to connect and to ponder our place in the world. And to care for a space, a green space, is in a way to care about the planet as well.
We have some figs, we have some pears, pear and a pear there. And then we have some gooseberries and we have some blackberries. We have apples that way, we have some raspberries, we have more gooseberries. So working a bit on like a bit of, you know, fruit garden as well, in addition to the vegetable patch that we are going to next. We have access to this plot because Anya's parents live right next door, and they've kindly let us use this as long as we, you know, do some maintenance and some upkeep and keep them company.
I think it's really interesting that these plots of land, they have been in my family for a long, long time.
Oh, ancestral wealth.
Yeah.
You bougie son of a bitch.
Absolutely, yeah. We have that in the baggage. But it's that this has been taken care of by my ancestors in 4 generations. I'm just really grateful that the way they took care of this space. Because there are a lot of very, very large trees around in this area, native trees and native species of all kinds of things, and that is now left to us, and I'm really, really grateful for that.
So yeah, this is our veggie patch. Anya, what do we have?
We have beans and corn and peas and pumpkin this year. And then we have a few different kinds of kale and cabbage.
Yeah.
That we're very excited. This is the first year that we're growing cabbage, so we're excited to see how that turns out. And we have the net over because we have so many of these butterflies that eat cabbage, so protecting them.
At all cost.
Yeah. And we've always been really interested in growing vegetables, and we've done so ever since we lived together in my parents' house. In our little windowsill, we had bell peppers and eggplants and all stuff like
basil,
that. Beans,
beans.
And we've tried to do so also from the small windowsill in our apartment back home. But this is the first time that we've really been able to
go nuts.
Yeah, go nuts. And it's such a nice feeling. I love it.
I agree. I just also briefly wanted to mention that we have some potatoes and the deer keeps trying to eat it, which is why we put some net over it. Then we have some rhubarb. I don't think you can see it. And then snails, slugs keep eating. There. Snails and slugs keep eating our courgettes, which I am very pissed about. So I don't know what to do about that. Hopefully we'll find something out. And then we have a walnut tree that I unfortunately sat on not so long ago, but it worked out because now it has so many new little branches. So just sit on your trees. It's good. Here we have a small patch in front of the large windows of the summer house where we have just planted a bunch of stuff that we sort of knew or figured would come up again. So these are not perennial? Yeah. Are they called perennials? Yeah, the others are annuals. Oh, so these are perennials. So we have some rosemary, which is also evergreen, so we can just enjoy that throughout the year. It has some lovely flowers right now and, make some nice spice. Then we have a bunch of really beautiful flowers. Anya will find the names for these. She's the botanist and we'll put them somewhere. We have some lavender. What are these called? Carnations? Carnations? Carnations. Thyme. We have some mint. We have some sage. We have some, what's it called? Artichoke. Yeah, we have some artichoke as well. And then the last one was the, tarragon, thank you. So this is a small patch that we stare out at from our little cottage. All right, and this is where the sound cuts because I forgot to charge the microphones. But anyway, I think we got around most of it. Thank you so much for going with us in this tour of our garden. It was nice to show it off. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, we would really appreciate those. The garden is my pride and joy, even though it's very small yet. So anything that you want to share is going to be really nice. We hope you liked this video, and if you did, you can subscribe for more. And Annie would say it's true. We try to upload every Sunday, and you can hit the bell icon if you want to be sure to get updates whenever we do. But if we don't, or if you just, want to see more of us, you can find us on Instagram in the meantime. Links are in the description. And without further ado, take care, and we hope to see you next time. Bye!